Hello YouTube, and welcome to my 4th Pokemon Alpha Sapphire battle. This is a battle against Passerby Reda. Reda has a team of Superior, Talonflame, Dragonite, Gengar, Medicham, who's likely Mega, and Kleitzer. I'm using my ORAS Team 1.1, which is the Landorus, Rotom Wash, Weavile, Mega Garchomp, Florges instead of the Tornadus, and Registeel, who finally gets to see a bit of good use this battle. So this looks like my opponent has a solid team. I'm guessing he knows what he's doing looking at his build there. So I think we should have a good match. So let's get started. Alright, so when we start this battle, I'm looking at his team. It looks like he's got 3 and 3, physical special. I decide to lead with the Lando. It hits a good bit of his team. The Intimidate could be good if it's the physical people. And so he leads with the Kleitzer and actually switches out, predicting my switch against an Ice Beam, I'm guessing? Or he might not carry the Ice Beam. Either way, I go for U-turn knowing that I can outspeed if he does Ice Beam and switch into an appropriate either Florges or Registeel. Florges, probably. But he actually switched out to Gengar, so I get the U-turn, get the initiative, I send out my Registeel. He's got to withdraw. And sends out the Talonflame, and I, with my free turn, use the Stealth Rocks. So now I figure, fire, whatever that, flame, oh my gosh, I can't even, Flare Blitz. It's probably coming. I switch out to Rotom, who is the perfect Talonflame counter. He Sword Dances, like, uh-oh. Then he goes for Brave Bird. Now this Rotom does not carry Thunderbolt. I have Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp, and Rest. So I took one Brave Bird. I miss my Hydro Pump. I take a second Brave Bird. He gets his recoil. I hit the second Hydro Pump, luckily. So I do take out the Talonflame, so we're 6-5. In comes this thing. I have nothing that wants to switch in and take Grass Move super a lot. I mean, Registeel could, but I figure I'll let him just KO. You know, the Rotom took care of the Talonflame. It's not really necessary for anything else, this battle. So let him just get his hit off on that. In comes my Lando. I want to get a strong hit with my choice U-turn. I don't think that can take it out because he is rather bulky, I believe, and it doesn't, but it does a ton of damage. So this thing doesn't scare me at all now. I know if he can take out someone else, I can just come right back into U-turn, but that was my strongest hit against him. But I sent in Registeel because I don't think it has anything for him. He actually goes for the Glare, I guess hoping to get that on my Lando, but, I mean, whoever, it's good. So, Leaf Storm, so let's see, I had one Hacks of missing a Hydro. Anyways, he gets his Leaf Storm, I'm paralyzed fully. But I get my leftovers, which recovers a good bit. Now he goes for Giga Drain to get some HP back, but we'll see if I'm not fully paralyzed again. Yes, Registeel carries the Ice Punch. So I'm able to take that out. I love the Reg Pokemon, I always have, but Registeel, especially this build, Leftover Stealth Rocks, Iron Head, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch, it's very, very useful, because it's unexpected. So he sends this in, he goes for the Water Pulse, I'm guessing, predicting me to switch out, expecting Aura Sphere into Lando, but I predict his over-prediction, stay in, thinking I can get the Thunder Punch for Super Effective because he probably thinks I don't carry anything to hit him, but my luck, I get hurt by the confusion that he got, so that's 2 more hits for 4 that he's had. So, in comes Florges. He's got to withdraw, so he will send in Ectoplasm to Gengar. And right now, this is kind of the scariest thing he has. But honestly, I think one-on-one, a lot of times I can take him. So he Sludge Bombs, does a little, it's not a 2 hit KO. And especially with my leftovers and everything, so I can take a Gengar. I mean, it's not going to be pretty, it's going to take a while, but I can take a Gengar head on. So he goes for the second Sludge Bomb after I got my wish up. Snags the poison, but as long as he didn't snag it the very first hit, I'm still going to survive. I'm going to get another Moonblast off on him, and take him down very low. Lower the special attack, which also helps, of course. Get my wish. Leftovers. Then hurt by poison. So now he goes for Destiny Bond. And see, I was planning on stalling him out, and so that just makes my life so much easier. I'm going to get my wish off again. I'm going to get my leftovers and hurt by poison. He can't take me out from that range at -1 with a Sludge Bomb. And actually, he couldn't even if he was full. So he's going to go for Destiny Bomb again. But I kind of predict that he's just trying to make it a 1-for-1, which it shouldn't be. So Aromatherapy. So now I'm going to be fully healed. And he's on this little tiny red. So I think he's still going to try to Destiny Bomb. So I protect. Trying to bait him to use an attack. No, he Destiny Bombs. Now I'm thinking he's not going to predict me to double protect. So he's going to Destiny Bomb again. So I'll double protect. Now I should have the attack coming. Now, I really don't want to lose this Florges. The bulk just is too good for the rest of the team. And with that Dragonite still out and Stealth Rock's up, I know I can easily KO that real quick. I'm just kind of nervous about that Metacham, so I switch out to the Weavile, I predict correctly, and I do take a Sludge Bomb, and then I Shard to KO. I didn't want to switch into Destiny Bomb because then I die right away, so that worked perfectly. So now he has Dragonite, he has Metacham, and he has Clydesdale Lift. So I go for the knockoff in case he were to switch to Dragonite or whatever. Taking them very low. Oh no, never mind. Knockoff was the strongest that I had against him. So it didn't quite KO. Aura Sphere obviously kills me. So I still have Landorus, Garchomp, Florges. Did Registeel die? I don't know if Registeel died, but so that's I U-turn to KO it so that I can switch in Garchomp. I'm like, I think this is the time for Garchomp. And he sends in Metacham. And I'm like, now's not the time for Garchomp against Metacham. If he sent out the Dragonite, that would have been good for him, but so I send in my Landorus, get the Intimidate off on whoever. He goes Mega, so he's -1. Here is where I make my critical mistake. So he goes for the Fake Out, what I expected. Does very little. He withdraws. I know he has Metacham and he has Dragonite. Guess what I Choice Scarfed myself into? Earthquake. So I have to switch out. And I switch out for Florges. And he's up with the Dragonite. But because he had no way to get rid of my Stealth Rocks, he doesn't have his multi-scale, so I'm not worried. I know +1 Dragonite doesn't have any move that can KO Florges. Earthquake's his strongest choice, and we'll see I take that. Moonblast, he dies. Every time. The only thing that could have been scary is if he had Roost. If he could have, Roost weakness policy with the multi-scale to survive that, but I wasn't thinking that was happening, so. Got my leftovers. Sends out the Metacham. A little more Stealth Rock. I'm gonna protect, which. So I see he does have Ice Punch, and now I'm scared. Because I have Florges, I have Landorus, and I have Garchomp. I don't think I don't remember how Registeel died, but I don't think he's alive. So Ice Punch does KO my Florges. In comes my Landorus. I get a -1 on him with the Intimidate. And I'm going to go for a U-turn. Thinking, knowing he's just mashing Ice Punch. I get a U-turn. I get a -1. I switch out to Garchomp. I have to sacrifice him. But I can send back my Landorus, who's Choice Scarf. Get another -1 on him and know I'm faster. That's my only way to win if Registeel is dead, which I think he is. And since I didn't Mega yet, I have Rough Skin to do a little more damage to him. So I don't think that Landorus would have been able to Earthquake at that earlier, before the last U-turn to KO him. But here I definitely can. And that is the battle. So, a very good battle. I know there was a bit of hacks against me that really impacted how the battle became so close, but it was still a very, very fun battle. Hacks happen, so I'm not upset about that, especially since I won. But yeah, so if you like the battle, leave a thumbs up, comment below, let me know if there's any teams you want me to use or particular Pokemon you want me to use, maybe a new Mega. I'm looking to change up a team, find something new. So let me know about all that. If you want to battle, leave your friend codes down below, let me know. I will try to push out maybe one more video today if I can, and hopefully I have more battles to put up for you later. Have a good one.